Hi all, welcome to Math Easy. In today's video, we are going to discuss about the area and perimeter of equilateral triangle. Now let us first see what is an equilateral triangle. Consider this equilateral triangle. For an equilateral triangle, the length of all the three sides will be same. Suppose you notate this side as A, this as B, this as C, then for an equilateral triangle, A will be equal to B will be equal to C, which means the length of all the three sides will be same for an equilateral triangle. What about the angles? Each angle of an equilateral triangle will be equal to 60 degrees. Each angle will be equal to 60 degrees, and sum of these three angles of an equilateral triangle will be equal to 180 degree. That is, you should add all the three angles, and angle of an equilateral triangle will be equal to, it will be always equal to 180 degrees. So this is what is about the basic thing about the equilateral triangle. Now let us see the formulas for finding the area of the equilateral triangle. The formula for finding the area of an equilateral triangle is root 3 by 4 A square, where A is the side of the equilateral triangle. And as I told you, one side is A, one side is B, one side is C, all the three are same. So basically, you can write the sides as A and A, because all the three sides are going to be the same. So basically, it is notated as A. So the formula for finding the area of the equilateral triangle is going to be root 3 by 4 A square. In some places, instead of this A square, you can see they have written as root 3 by 4 S square, where S refers to the side of the equilateral triangle. It is the same. Instead of A, they are using the notation as S. So these two formulas are one and the same. There is no difference in it. That is the first thing to understand. Now let us see, just try to apply this formula with some numbers. Suppose consider one side of an equilateral triangle is given as 6, and you are asked to find the area of the equilateral triangle. As I told you, for an equilateral triangle, when one side is 6, the other two sides are going to be the same. It is going to be the same. So, to find the area, what you should do? Substitute the 6 for this A. So, area of the equilateral triangle will be equal to root 3 by 4 6 square. And what is 6 square? That is going to be equal to root 3 by 4 6 times 6. And you know, this will go in 2, and this also will go in 2. I am just cutting 4 divided by 2, it's 2. 6 divided by 2, it is 3. Again, you have a 2 here, you have a 6 here, you can cut it. So 6 divided by 2 is going to be 3. So the final answer will be equal to 3 times 3 is 9, and you have a root 3. So the answer will be 9 root 3. And if you are given say 6 centimeter, for example, area will be 9 root 3 centimeter square or square centimeter. Both are one and the same. 9 root 3 centimeter square, or you can write as 9 root 3 square centimeter, like this also, like this also. Both are one and the same. Now let us see how to find the perimeter of this equilateral triangle having a side of 6. Okay, the formula for finding the perimeter of an equilateral triangle is going to be 3A. 3A means 3 times A, where A is the side of the equilateral triangle. As I told you, in some places you can see this formula as 3S. It is one and the same. S refers to the side. It's the same. Now, let us find out the perimeter of this equilateral triangle having a side of 6. So, as I told you, it is 3A. So, the perimeter is going to be equal to 3 times, A is 6. So, 3 times 6 is going to be 18. And if you are given the measure as centimeter, you simply need to write 18 centimeter. Don't write square here. Square needs to be written only in the case of area. For perimeter, you simply need to write the unit as centimeter. 18 centimeter is the perimeter of this equilateral triangle. Next, we will consider the case where we are asked to find the height of the equilateral triangle. Consider this equilateral triangle which is having a side of, say, ABC equilateral triangle, which is having one side as, say, 8. So, as you know, when one side is 8, the other two sides are going to be of the same measure. Now, you are getting a problem like there is an height or altitude down here, and you are asked to find the height of this right angle triangle of an equilateral triangle. Okay, you are asked to find this height. Now, what is the formula or how to do this? That is a question. For an equilateral triangle, all the sides are same, and when this is 8, it is equally divided into 2. So, this 8 can be written as this side 4, this side 4. Simply, you have to divide 8 by 2 as 2, like this side 4, this side 4. So, totally it will come to 8 only. So, I am just dividing it to 2. That is here 4 in order to find the height. Now, what is the formula? This is 8, this is 4. You need to find this height. There is one theorem called as the Pythagorean Theorem. If you are not sure about this theorem, I have already uploaded a video and have provided link in the below description. I would recommend you to check it out before continuing this video if you are not sure of Pythagorean Theorem. So, according to Pythagorean Theorem, the hypotenuse square, which is C square, equal to A square plus B square, which are the leg of the triangle. And so again, which is the hypotenuse here? This is 8, the longest side, opposite to the right angle. So I am writing 8 square equal to, one side is 4. I am writing simply 4 square plus, suppose I am going to consider this as B, then another leg, right? So it is going to be B square. So I am simply substituting the values. The hypotenuse is always referred to as C according to Pythagorean theorem. So I am just applying 8 square equal to this 4 square, because you are going to find the height of this right angle triangle. So you should not put 8. You need to take only half of it. That is why it is 4 square plus this side height, which is we are going to find out right now, B square. Now, how to calculate this? 8 square is going to be 8 times 8, 64. 4 times 4 is 16 plus B square. Now, what is B square? B square is equal to 64 minus 16, and that is equal to 48. So, what is B? We have found B square, but what we need is B, not the square of it. Then B will be equal to root of 48. What is root of 48? That is equal to, you can, say 48 can be written as 16 times 3. Again, 16 can be written as 4 times 4 times 3. When, as you know, according to the square root concept, when 2 4s are inside, the square root 1 can go out. 4 root 3. If you are not sure of the square root, I have already uploaded a video and have provided link in the below description. You can check it out for square roots. So here it's going to be root 48 is going to be 4 root 3. So what is the height? You have found it out, which is 4 root 3. This is how you will find the height. Now, what about the area for finding this? There are mainly two ways of finding the area for this type of equilateral triangle where height is there. Generally, I told you there is a formula called root 3 by 4a square. Since you know the height of this equilateral triangle, you can use one more formula, either this formula or 1 by 2 times base times height, where BH means base times height. You just need to multiply 1 by 2 times base times height, where this is called the base and this is called the height. You can use either formula. If you see here, you know one side is going to be what? 8, right? So, to find the area, I can use like this. Root 3 by 4a square is 8 square, right? That is equal to root 3 by 4 times 8 times 8. So, 4 goes in 8 2 times. 8 times 2, 16. So, it is going to be 16 root 3 centimeter square or square centimeter. So, using root 3 by 4 a square, what answer we got? We got 16 root 3. Now, let us see, try to use this formula for the same. 1 by 2 times base times height. So, what is the base here? It is not going to be 4. For an equilateral triangle, if you are going to use 1 by 2 BH formula, you need to consider the entire base. That is going to be 8. 8 times height is going to be 4 root 3. So, 2 goes in 8 4 times. 4 times 4, 16. 16 root 3 centimeter square or square centimeter. You can see root 3 by 4 a square gives the same result as this. But most widely, for the equilateral triangle, if you are asked to write the formula of an equilateral triangle to find the area, mostly they will use this only, root 3 by 4 a square. That's what is widely used, formula widely used for equilateral triangle. Now let us see how to find the perimeter of this equilateral triangle. It's going to be the same formula as you saw for the last picture. That is, it's going to be 3a, which is 3 times, what is the a? It is 8. 3 8s are 24. Simply centimeter. Don't put the square there. Square need to be used only in the case of area. Here it's going to be simply 24 centimeter. Hope you have understood about the area and perimeter of the equilateral triangle, about the Pythagorean theorem, about the square roots, all those stuff in this video. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe to Math Easy channel and push the like button. Thanks for watching.